Welcome to Mighty Spriggles. Today, we're chasing the fast, fluffy acrobats of the forest, squirrels. From death-defying jumps to secret tree-planting superpowers, these tiny creatures are way more incredible than you think. Let's dive into the wild world of squirrels. In the quiet corners of our world, sprawling urban park, ancient silent forest, a tiny drama unfolds. It is a story of resilience, of ingenuity, of remarkable survival against the odds. It is the story of the squirrel. We may see them every day, a fleeting dash of grey, a fleeting dash of red, but their lives are a constant, intricate dance with the world around them. They are small. They are fast. They are far more clever than we often imagine. Their story is one of wonder, beginning high above us, hidden from view in a soft, warm nest, where a new generation of acrobats is born into the world. A squirrel begins its life as a tiny, helpless creature, no larger than a human thumb. Born blind without fur, it huddles with its littermates in a dray, a carefully constructed sphere of twigs, leaves, moss. Here in this cradle of warmth, the mother provides constant care, protection, a vigilant guardian against the many dangers that lurk below. In these early weeks, growth is astonishingly rapid. Their eyes open to the world. A coat of soft fur emerges. Their teeth begin to push through their gums. These incisors will never stop growing for their entire lives, a biological imperative that drives their constant need to gnaw, not just for sustenance, but to hone their ever-growing teeth into the sharp, chisel-like instruments they must be. The young squirrel's first forays are tentative, clumsy steps. It learns through imitation, watching its mother navigate with effortless grace. Central to this mastery is its magnificent tail. Long, bushy, incredibly versatile, the tail is a multi-purpose tool of profound importance. As the squirrel races along a perilously thin branch, the tail acts as a dynamic counterweight, shifting and adjusting with minute precision to maintain a perfect center of gravity. In the biting cold of winter, the same tail becomes a luxurious blanket, trapping insulating air to conserve vital body heat during long frozen nights. It is a built-in survival kit: balance, safety, warmth. When a squirrel misjudges a leap and plummets towards the ground, this extraordinary appendage unfurls like a parachute, slowing descent for a softer landing. They can fall from heights of 30 meters, even from a tree or building, and simply shake it off before scurrying back up the nearest tree. The ankles of a squirrel possess an incredible range of motion. They can rotate a full 180 degrees. That's why they can run straight down tree trunks without falling. Spider-Man vibes. Hind claws point backwards to dig into bark. An evolutionary marvel for escape and foraging. They have incredible vision. Squirrels can see perfectly in almost every direction without moving their head, useful for spotting predators. And yes, grey squirrels can swim. They're not fast, but they can paddle across rivers in emergencies. Under the cloak of darkness, the flying squirrel emerges. This creature does not truly fly. It is a master glider, a folded membrane. The patagium stretches from its wrists to its ankles. When it leaps, the membrane unfurls, transforming it into a living airfoil. Subtle movements of legs and tail steer with precision, banking and turning through the branches. It controls angle and speed, chooses a landing spot from dozens of meters away, then swoops up and air brakes with its tail for a soft 4-point landing. Energy efficient and safe, gliding lets it travel far while avoiding predators that stalk the forest floor. In the flying squirrel, the family's inherent ability to survive a fall has been transformed into an art form, a breathtaking ballet of controlled descent. The squirrel's physical prowess is matched by a surprisingly sharp intellect, a mind finely tuned to the rhythms of the seasons. Its most pressing challenge is the coming of winter. During the harvest months, it gathers thousands of nuts and seeds. Scatterhoarding means burying each morsel in a separate location. It depends on exceptional spatial memory, a complex mental map using landmarks, to retrieve caches months later, even under snow. If it senses it is being watched by another squirrel or a watchful jay, it will dig and cover an empty hole to mislead thieves. Beyond memory and deception, its world is filled with sound and signal, sharp staccato barks and clicks to warn of a hawk or fox. Different calls mean different threats. A softer chatter for territorial disputes, and the tail speaks too, a slow wave for curiosity, a rapid flick for agitation. Chirps, barks, and tail flicks form a nuanced language of survival that ripples through the forest community. The squirrel's influence extends far beyond its own survival. It is an unwitting architect of its ecosystem. Forgotten acorns, walnuts, hickory nuts, perfectly planted, sprout into future forests. By carrying seeds away from parent trees, they reduce competition, boost genetic diversity, and help woodlands regenerate. Yet relationships are complex. For hawks, owls, and foxes, the squirrel is vital prey, a critical link in the chain of life. At times it competes, raiding nests for eggs or fledglings. The squirrel's relationship with humanity is a mixture of delight and frustration. In parks and gardens, they entertain with acrobatic antics and bold, curious nature, a touch of wildness in our cities. But proximity breeds conflict. To a squirrel, a house is a warm tree with curious-smelling nuts inside, chewed electricals, attic nests, and ingenious raids on bird feeders, even crop damage in orchards. They are the perfect example of how wildlife and human life intersect in both positive and negative ways. From deep woodlands of North America, Europe, and Asia to our urban parks, squirrels thrive wherever trees and opportunity meet. Ultimately, the squirrel is a survivor. It shapes forests, feeds predators, delights, and frustrates humans. Thanks for watching. If you loved these squirrel secrets, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mighty Spriggles for more wild animal facts.